All right. Welcome to week 2 of our 8-week crash course for Be Happy. If you guys missed this week, let's just recap this for you so you can stay caught up with the rest of class. We just went over why everybody wants to learn ukulele, so you can tell me next time I see you if you want. Let's talk about the frets for starters. We're just going to kind of recap today and then learn a couple songs. So the frets are the spaces between each bar. So between the head and the first bar on your fretboard is fret 1. The space between the first bar and second bar is fret 2, and so on. So if you want to take a look at that diagram, if you had any confusion about what frets are, this should clear it up for you, okay? All right. If you have any questions before next class, just ask me when you get to my house on Monday. Okay, now let's talk about open strings and what they mean, okay? The open notes on your ukulele are just basically each string. We just give each string a note name, a letter assigned to each string, defining the sound that happens when you play the individual string. So if you play just the top string, so you can try that now, just the top string, that's it. We're going to call it the G string. G string is its open note name. Does that make sense? So instead of calling our strings 1, 2, 3, and 4 from top to bottom, we just use the open note names for each one. So here's the open notes. G string is number 1, so just play the G string. Okay, you don't have to press anything, you just play it with your right hand. Okay, the C string is string number 2, you just pluck that or strum that, just that one string, and so on and so forth. Okay, so if you have any questions about open strings, make sure you ask me, but I think that's pretty clear. Okay, so let's recap how to read chord charts. This is important because you're going to be learning ukulele for 8 weeks, but then after that, you're going to want to be able to read chord charts on your own so you can continue learning chords and such. So, side by side, this is how you view your chord chart. So, basically right here is what it looks like here, right? It's a chart that symbolizes the neck of your ukulele in this exact position. So, fret 1 is here, this green square, just like fret 1 is here. Okay, on the ukulele itself. So just pretend that when you see this chart, this right here means fret number 1, fret number 2, so on and so forth. The G string is right here where the red is, just like the G string's right here where the red is. Does that make sense? On the top of your neck. So G, C, E, A. Just like G, C, E, A. Make sense? All right, so that's how you read your chord charts. And then as far as your fingering and everything, your middle finger goes here, your pointer finger goes here, and your ring finger goes here. They don't usually write that on charts because you can just like sort of figure that out for yourself, but obviously you can ask me if you can't figure out how to position your hand. All right, so before we move on, does anybody have any questions? If you do, just write them down and talk to me next class, and I will clarify anything that needs clarifying. Okay, so let's go over our chords and what we can do with them. So basically, what I'd like you to do is strum each chord 4 times and then switch to the next chord and do the same thing, starting with the C chord and ending with the F chord. So basically, go ahead and do that. You can pause this and try it on your own. Just strum the C chord 4 times, then switch to A minor, strum it 4 times, and then switch to F and strum it 4 times. So pause this video, do that, and now we're going to move on, okay? Now let's play these chords with a metronome to keep on beat together, okay? So I will actually put on a metronome. I will show you which one to download when I see you, because you can put it on your phone or tablet for free. It's called ProTap, P-R-O-T-A-P. And a metronome is just, it's just a device that keeps the beat of a song. It's beats per minute, BPMs, okay? So it keeps beats per minute. So let's do like we'll put it at 80, right? Okay, there's some numbers. I'll show it to you when I see you, but this is what it sounds like, okay? So why don't you go ahead and strum the C chord 8 times in 1, 2, go ahead right now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Then switch to A minor and strum that 8 times in 1, 2, ready, go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, 8. Now switch to the F chord. Now in switching to the F chord, all you have to do is leave your middle finger where it is from the A minor and add the pointer finger on the E string first fret. Okay, so don't get stressed out about that transition. It's pretty easy. You just add something. Okay, so F chord and 1, 2, ready, go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, so it's good to use a metronome because it'll help you play songs on beat and with the rest of the musicians that you may or may not jam with. Okay? So now let's try, why don't you pause this and try to transition without any stops in between. So you want to play C 8 times, and then by the next beat you want to be on A minor. Why don't you do that at your own speed and play C chord 8 times, transition to A minor without any stops in between, and then transition to F without any stops in between. You can pause this video, do that, otherwise I'm going to move on. Okay? So basically if you do that, C, A minor, and F, 8 strums each, you can sing along and play this entire song, which I sent in an email. So why don't you try that out. I played through the whole thing with the class. It was pretty cool. We played like an entire song. Okay? So this is in an email for you to try messing with. Now strum the chords in this order. A minor, F, C. So you want to strum A minor 3 times down, like 1, 2, 3 down, then switch to F without any stops in between, 1 strum up, and then the C chord down 4 times. Okay, so why don't you pause this and try that. Now move it on, assuming you paused and tried. Then you can play this song. So 3 strums down on A minor, switch to F for 1 strum up, and then C for 4 strums down. Okay, and I also sent you this song with the chords above, so that you can try it out. If you have trouble with either of these songs or any of the things we went over in this class, just like I said, you can show up a little early if you want to Monday, and I will go over it with you. I get home by 4:30, so anytime between 4:30 and 5 if you want to stop by before class, and I can help you with anything that's confusing you. Okay? Now get out of here. All right. So, thank you for using Be Happy Music to learn your ukulele and blah, 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 all that other stuff. I'll see you Monday.